Good morning. So, as the title of the video states, what do you do when you have a nightmare based on magic? Well, I myself am trying to figure out what went wrong. I am trying to reverse engineer, I guess you could say, the nightmares that I had, and I am trying to figure out, if does it make any sense. So last night I had a multi-part nightmare. I was, for some reason, following this old circus in the New England states. I say that because there was a lot of small towns and they were going from one town to another and causing problems. Um, the first part of the nightmare was the dolls. I cannot say for sure if the person bought two dolls or if this was two similar events. But I know that there was two dolls involved. And what was happening was parents were buying these handmade Muslim um, puppets of their children, usually little girls. And they were babies that they were doing. And so they were getting these 12-inch muslin puppets that were kind of the same size of the babies. And they would have events going on. These families, they would be celebrating the spring, summer, and just things were going nuts. It was like where these Muslim dolls were at. If there was a party, they were like affecting people, and people were turning somewhat cannibalistic, and so were these dolls. These dolls were slowly um, taking on the human body of the baby that they were to be associated with. Um, and then the baby was taking the Muslim parts of the dolls that were being swapped. Um, you see, in one of these scenarios, the father thought he had his baby on his shoulders and was, protecting his baby from all the chaos that was going around because people were running around just causing a lot of chaos. And he at one point felt his hair being ripped out. And so he grabbed the baby and he turned it around, and it was 50% baby, 50% the muslin poppet. And he threw it on the ground and he stomped on it to kill it because it was not his daughter. And so that was rather weird. And like I said, both of those events were very similar. Um, and so I think about, okay, now poppets don't generally do that. They need to have some ill will placed into them. The creator must be a little um, hateful towards society to create something like that. Now we both know that, um, we all know that, that this is an impossibility, that the exchange of physical and physical attributes could not happen. But I can see a negative personality um, be placed inside the Muslim doll and Muslim puppet and transferred into the baby without people knowing it. So that was an interesting part. The next part was the same circus. They had an artist who was creating runes and sigils, or I'm just going to start saying simple magic. And the people that bought them, they would take them home and they would start to having really bad luck. Houses were burning down. It was wherever this guy's magic was at, or creations were at, bad things happened. And so I thought that was kind of weird in that, because they were doing an investigation of why was it that everywhere that this old circus went, there was chaos. And so I was trying to decipher in my head, was this multiple people or was it one person controlling the creations that left the circus? Um, so that's kind of what I'm thinking about right now this morning. I would like to know from everybody out there, have they ever had a nightmare that focused around magic and being witches? Do we try to decipher, what happened, what went wrong, what should have happened, and all that stuff? So please leave your comments below, and everybody take care, be at peace, and sweet dreaming.